Sustainability and competitiveness have to go hand in hand for industry to excel. The European paper industry is a leading example of this. Reducing raw material consumption makes both sustainable and economic sense. Using residues for paper making to produce renewable energy is also a good example. Turning residues from recycling operations into useful products is part of the circular economy that the planet needs to achieve. We are very proud of the fact that the European paper industry today serves as an example for efficient environmental action. But this should not be taken for granted, as it is the result of a systematic and diligent work. It doesn't happen just like that. We have also cooperated closely with our stakeholders, with legislators, to improve our conduct. The paper industry has done a lot. We have come a long way, but there's still room for improvement. And we believe, we hope, that the tough economic crisis will not affect that improvement. Our companies are looking at new products, new business models, new improved processes, but unfortunately also sometimes closing capacity. Legislation also continues, introducing new rules, driving new processes, sometimes adding new burdens, sometimes facilitating sustainability and competitiveness together. But our industry is creating value made in Europe. Not all sectors can claim this. And our suppliers are European companies. And we export 23% of what we produce. We are part of the bio-based economy that was established by a European Union communication. And that communication puts our sector at the center of the bioeconomy, producing, on the one hand, the original bio-based product that paper is, and on the other hand, bio-based products that replace fuel-based products. With this, CEPI has become a strategic sector in the EU economy, actively contributing to reindustrializing Europe, something that is very badly needed. The CEPI Roadmap 2050 towards a low-carbon economy. That was launched at the end of 2011, just when the previous report was being launched. And it sets our industry vision into the bioeconomy. In the last 2 years, we have been rolling out the roadmap. The establishment of the bio-based private-public partnership is one action, and our companies are very active in it. The two-team project is another such action. The two-team project was set up to deliver in 1 year, therefore now, right now, breakthrough concepts for our sector to reach the objectives of the roadmap: 80% CO2 reduction and 50% more value by 2050. And the project has delivered very promising results. Sustainability is precisely that. It's a vision towards a business development based on sustainable practices that address society's key challenges. That was the main achievement of our sector in the last 2 years, the rollout of the roadmap, and it will continue. In addition to the roadmap, and even though we are in a crisis, we have achieved a 43% CO2 reduction per ton of product since 1990. 90% of the water used was returned to the environment cleaner than before, and we have reduced our accident rate by 60% in the last 10 years. Shortage of resources, I would say, both wood and paper for recycling, recovered paper. State aid that allows subsidies of a large magnitude on renewable energy puts our sector, the pulp and paper companies, at a large disadvantage. And in that context, a level playing field is critical. For our sector, in relation to other industrial sectors that use the same material, is crucial. So is that relation, a level playing field in relation to other parts of the world where our competitors operate. Europe must defend its industry. That does not necessarily mean distorting competition. Another big challenge is the need for an investment-friendly environment in Europe, and policymakers must understand this. The diversification and transformation of our industry is creating new opportunities, but also a lot of challenges for our sector because it's entering new territories with new rules, with new processes, with new markets. So we have to learn all that. We're in constant contact with our stakeholders. We have a social dialogue with the EU trade union representing our sector. We are in constant relation with related sectors of our industry to improve the data, for example, for our sustainability report. We have close relations with NGOs whom we consult on our sustainability report and also on other issues. And we collaborate with the European institutions. So we are engaging with our stakeholders to address opportunities and challenges for the continuous improvement of our sector and ultimately to create a better future.